Alright, so it's time to tackle the side event. I got a couple of people in here. Evening to you all, hope everyone's well. I haven't actually done much of this yet. I've only done tier 5, so I'm going to be tackling tier 6 today. I had a look at Truecross's thing earlier just to make sure I didn't mess up, so hopefully I don't mess up. Straighten this camera out. So let's have a look here. So it's Korg is the boss, it's Thor Ragnarok, and the rest of the gang, I believe. So let's just pick a team and go for it. I don't know what this team is I've got right now. So I need someone to tackle Korg. We actually go Gambit. Go Gambit for a wee bit. Where the heck is he? We're bringing Apocalypse. Just because it's Apocalypse and I love using him. Gambit should be high up. I think he's got. Oh, there he is. We'll make him a horseman at some point. I'm gonna bring in Falcon. Haven't been sorting anything out. A wee bit behind here. I was watching the football, so that is mostly to blame. And I wanted Doom for Hela. I believe she's still there. She was a pest in the last one. I got a bit wrecked by her in the very first one. I tried rank 3 5-stars, didn't go very well. George is saying hello, how are you, mate? And Lovely Heart, hello to you too. Thank you for joining me. This whole live streaming thing is still really weird and new to me. But let's go into it. Let's hope I don't die this time. Like the last live stream I did was a death fest. Okay, so Korg doesn't have any nodes on him. That's weird. Hulk Ragnarok has an SP1's a bit of a pain. That's about it. And Thor combo, that should be fine. So yeah, let's just go for it. I'm gonna doom slap this one. My plan is use Gambit on Korg just for a wee change. He doesn't take any Thorns damage, so that is really nice. Gonna get her into the corner, try and stop her from using any specials. Oh. Well, that went well. Right, okay. Right, Apocalypse, you're up. Oh my god. Hi Simon, how you doing? What was it you said on the other night? It was something like everything goes really well as planned when you're not recording. Because that is just spot on with that there. Normally if I'd been off camera, I'm sure I wouldn't have died there. Need to avoid this now and just run away for a couple of minutes so that death thing goes away. Go away, hell up. I'm actually tempted just to let this tick damage take her down and not get a special one again. Oh, you think I would have learned how to do this fight by now? But that's yeah, hell, it is too OP. That was an absolute disaster. Oh well. So we're on Dead Korg now. So Gambit doesn't actually use physical damage here, so this should be okay. I'm not going to make him a horseman because I actually now need to use the Apocalypse later on. I would have normally used Apocalypse here, probably, but I'd say a wee change, just a wee change. It sometimes can get a wee bit boring using the same champions over and over again. Well, I think we've all got our stock champions that we do use from, in most events and things. For the most part, Apocalypse is mostly my go-to guy. She's got a special 2 that's so much easier to deal with than the special 1. Oh, I got lucky there. I thought I had the distance there. Okay, so we're going to get the stun train off now. I do believe that he can, you know, have a stun train here. So we've got the prowess up. It's doing some nice damage. Got a double stun. And there we go, Korg is down. Gambit's pretty good for that fight. I would have preferred to use a big SB3 when he's got his rock stacks down. Oh, that went pretty well. Okay, let's go with Falcon. If balance for Falcon here, just should be okay. Let's just wait and see. Falcon is now one of my absolute favourite champions. I recently pulled him as a 6-star. If he was duped, I would be looking at getting him to rank 3. But after the Abyss stuff, you know, I do have now a profusion of Tech T5 CCs to burn through. So that's kind of my main focus now. Is just getting another Tech champion up to rank 3. It's looking like it's going to be Guardian that I'm going to be doing. You know, I love Guardian. He's one of my absolute favourite champions, and the fact that I have an Awakening gem is also another absolute beauty. But I don't have any SIGs. I've been chasing Prestige lately, and well, I'm in Omni, so we're a pretty Prestige focused alliance. We do get top 20 in AQ, so it's not the best thing, you know, in the world, you know, ranking for Prestige and using your 6 stones and that, but we do get some pretty decent rewards. And with the T2 alpha shortage right now, which is just ridiculous, it is a pretty nice thing to be up that high, because you do get nearly 2 full T5 CCs every week. Not T5s, oh my, T5 CC, T2 alpha. Would be lovely if it was 2 T5 CCs every week. The arcade one was much more off a grind than this one. You mean the last one, George? The last month? Because that was, yeah, that was alright. It was confused as hell though. At least this one is do a certain number of ones and you should be golden. Combo up. Okay, I'm gonna try Falcon here because someone told me that he shuts off the power gain from Thor Ragnarok when locked on is activated. So I would like to see that, just to test it out. I know I built a guide a while back with Ink, who sadly is no longer a content creator, which is a bit sad. He was really good at it, but you know, he seems to be happy now. I'm still talking to him. Just come back, that would be awesome, because he does do really good content. But there's, you know, so many people who do amazing content out there as well. Oh, evening Cog, yeah, you did miss Doom dying, and yeah, it was by Hela. I ran straight into her special attack 1 and got absolutely nuked. Well, that timing was off there for Falcon testing, but you know, it went pretty well. He's absolutely brilliant for that fight. Apocalypse would have absolutely munched him though, so that is one thing. I think he did it 5 times. I've done it once, I believe, and then it's on to tier 7, which I will do today. I think I've got enough feathers. I've got 7 feathers, so that should be enough to get that. So let's say that's number 2. I can't count apparently. Just go same team. Do the same team. I want to try and get Hela here down without a death. I did it again, you know, the last time I faced her. Done it yourself several times. I know that's quite a tricky fight. I think this time I'm going to get her backed up to the corner before launching anything, and you know, just try not die. Go away. I'm going to do something here. This should be. Thought I had a special attack 1. Oh, I'm in trouble here. Maybe not. We should be okay now. She's in the corner and then we can just pimp slap her. Slap! Slap! As long as I don't get my timing wrong here, I should be okay. There we go, didn't die! That's brilliant. That's the first time I've not died to that particular fight so far, so that's 1 out of 3 times. Awesome. I'm going well. Okay, go Gambit again. Same tactic, but this time I would like to launch a special 2. If we get crits, then it's going to be a good time. I'm just going to try and get rid of these rock stacks first. Let him launch that heavy. And there we go, build up some more charges. Get no thorns damage, which is lovely because it's all non-contact, so that's brilliant. We're going to have to evade this. Right, Korg. Let's go. Just a wee bit slow on that dash back. Oh well. Right, come on, Korg. Oh, I messed it up. I was banking on him. I'm charging at me. Oh well. Nice, that's a nice special 1. So it's going to go again a wee second. He's got an SP2, which is always what I like baiting. I do not like the SP1. I can evade it. It's just a case of it's just so much easier to deal with the special attack 2. Sometimes that, you know, having that nice easy special to evade is just nice. Right. Crits? No, nothing. At least he pauses the special attack, the stun, so we get to go in and kill him. Lovely jubbly. Bit tired after watching football. The team was playing in a European game, so a bit stressful, a bit emotionally draining. Need the coffee to keep me going. It shouldn't be too long a stream tonight. Just wanted to do this side quest, and then that should be it for the night. I'm back on Saturday around about 7 o'clock UK time to continue with the monthly event quest. Cavalry difficulty again. I hate that special attack. It's just, I think ever since Abyss, and it did catch me out a couple of times on 2 of the runs, that I just got it in my head that just block it then and hope for the best. Tier 7 is easier than tier 6. Well, this is pretty easy, to be fair. Hell is the big one. She's the really horrible thing to face here. So that's, you know, every other fight is pretty straightforward. You know, it's not too scary, at least. You know, sometimes they have these stacked events really early on. It's just a wee bit horrible. I imagine that tier 10 is going to be challenging. I hope it's challenging. I do love when it's super hard content. I really enjoyed the original 6.2. I know a lot of people did not like it, and that's fair. But I absolutely loved it because it was so hard. It's just one of these things where, you know, it's not necessarily you want everything to be super hard. I just like when there's that challenge and it keeps you on your toes rather than you just sort of almost auto playing through fights. You know what I mean? That's kind of just the way I view things. I like when it's super hard. You've got to come up with different counters. You know, there's specific champions. But what I would say is the Mordo global node was a pain, and Mordo overall with his just his set of nodes was pretty nasty. But you know, it was a challenge. If you've got a Doom, he makes it really easy. Void as well. So there are options to that fight. It's just one of these ones where you come out of it and just not enjoy it. Right, come on. Come on, Thor. Launch special attack. This update is... the AI is just super weird. Right, stuff this. He's got a special attack 3, but he's not going to survive this, so Apocalypse wins. Lovely jubbly. Kaga's life transfer. Well, that's lovely. I might change my team up then and use somebody else other than Gambit. I think if I've calculated this right, I'm going to have 2 runs tonight on tier 7. So the issue with 6.2 for me was not health attack values. It was that obvious many passes. Like, yeah, like the power sting path I remember doing when I didn't. Oh, come on. Have I got. No, everything's. Internet's fine. Sometimes at my desk, my internet is bad. I'm going to restart the game. Recently, this update, when signal goes, I need to restart the game. I don't know if anyone has that same problem. But yeah, what I was saying there was the power sting path was probably the most annoying path to do for specific champions. I didn't have Mr. Fantastic at the time, so I couldn't use that synergy, and I had to just end up powering through a void and use the dot damage. I tried Emma Frost, and it was just so long and just drained the life out of me. But I get that, yeah. But sometimes that is nice if it's an older champion who's got an ability that you need for a specific path, then that's pretty cool. But yeah, if it's like, say for example, one of the brand new champions where no one has it, that's where it gets it. Did I just kick me out of there? Was I? No, I won it. That's right. That's fine. I thought I lost the feather. If you get a brand new champion and they're trying to sell crystals and that to make you buy it because you need it to get through the year, that's when it starts to become BS and it's ridiculous. But I do like when you need to figure out specific champions to use. It's more than just let's just grab Doom and swing for the fences here, which is effectively what I'm doing in this fight. It's ideally my entire strategy here is just use Doom and get in a corner and slap. It's just kind of a 7.1 boss all over again, although I have used a couple of champions on that particular boss. Doom is obviously the easiest. Dragon Man does really well. That was a lot of fun when I took him onto that fight. It was a wee bit longer. The Man, the Myth, the Legend, when he did one of his, he used Ebony Maw, and it was actually faster than Dragon Man, which is very surprising. But it's nice when you have you can have those different champions to use. Gambit again. This should be fine. Cable probably is good for this fight once you get the rock stacks down. Let's just go Gambit. I'm just going to build up some more these charges, get rid of this thing. I'm going to bait another heavy. I want to try and push him to a special 2 for now. It's fine. Can I get mine off? For me, if Gambit had like guaranteed crits or a higher crit rate for his special attacks, I would absolutely love him. But see, because he I'm in trouble. See, because he has quite a low crit rate a lot of time, it frustrates me a little bit because he's got big special attacks, especially I've got a rank 2 6-star and I'm not focusing here. It can get a bit annoying to use him, I find. It's just... Come on, Cog, throw this. There we go, lovely jelly. This is going to take his last rock stack away. He should be stunned for a fair bit, and we just finish him off. This is not going to kill him though, because you've got the rock stack up. I do like that if you've got an SB3 with Korg and you throw it, it takes away his rock stacks. I was just a bit slow going there. Well, it's just one of those nights. Super distracted. This side event does seem a bit better than last month's. At least it's not so hard to understand what to do. Is my internet playing up? Is anyone else having issues with the game tonight? Is it my game? Are we dropping any frames? I don't believe so. Strange. Internet seems fine. Yeah, we're going live. This is odd. Cog has major crit resistance, which that is very true. Forgot about that. I'm gonna have to restart the game again. This is getting frustrating. Don't even know if is it my internet? Let's just double check. Everything. No, everything seems fine. Looks like the servers are going mental. Gotta love that. I do love that. That loading screen is really cool. Pity Mcoc isn't that size in the actual game. That would be awesome. Is it one of these? It looks like one of these Greek sort of demon masks from ancient Greece. I've seen them when I was in school. I do like his design though. He seems like a fun champion, sort of almost like. The Special Attack 1 is an absolute rip-off of Dragon Man, which is just a little bit silly, but the Special Attack 2 animation is absolutely phenomenal. Whoever designed that, I am not looking on here, whoever designed that is brilliant. I like these sort of big energy blast special attacks. One of my favourite special attacks is Morning Stars because of the energy thing. It takes up the whole screen. And it just looks really visually pleasing, and we're not going to kill him here. Oh no, we are. Never mind. I'm just going to die a lot tonight. These side quests, I sometimes just take my eye off the ball and you just go on autopilot. Let's use you know what? Let's use Cable. I've got a mutant rank 1 to 2 gem that I've been saving for Professor X, and I have not even got a 5-star yet of him. After about 40 crystals that I've opened, which is just frustrating, but I've been saving it for him, or even for the next one. I really want a Jubilee, or if I get lucky and get a Strife as well. Either of them from the next feature crystal would be fantastic. You know, I would do if I got Strife and duped him, he is kind of like Aegon where he needs to dupe. I would actually do a live stream in Abyss with him. I'm thinking of doing one again. I couldn't live stream my Abyss Pass over a couple months ago because of my computer wouldn't let me stream. Now I can, so I'm thinking of actually setting up and doing an Abyss stream. You know, maybe just go through them all again. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy Abyss. I really did. Some of the fights are really challenging. Some of the fights suck, so I think I would bring in a different team selection. I used Doom for a lot of it. I would like to try Path 1 again and bring Morningstar, just for a little change. I didn't actually have Aegon in Path 1 either, so maybe just seeing what that's like with him would be nice. I do have a rank 3 Aegon, it's like 200. I was lucky enough to get him, and I think I've just messed this up. I'm gonna have to bait this out and just let the debuffs do their business. Heavy attack, he's going to get this power gain. Hopefully. No, ah crap. I just messed that up, I wasn't focusing. Still getting used to this whole talking, playing and actually focusing on the content. It is a lot harder than you think. Props to the guys who've done it for a while. Seaton's very good, he's very entertaining. When I was talking to you, Simula, a few days ago about before I went for my first one. You're really comfortable on camera. I don't think I'm there yet. It does take a wee bit of time. We're getting there. So that is number 4, I believe. And then we can go on to 7 in one more. It's 5, I believe. Sure, it's 5. I'm gonna get up Twitter and check Trucos there a wee second. feel this is going to be one of these events where it's, if you mess up once, you're missing out on rewards. Right, here we go. Here's the thing: 5 times on tier 6, 6 on tier 7, 7 on 8, 10 on 9, oh, and 7 on tier 10. Okay, that seems okay. That should be fine. Okay, so I'm going to go one more on this, and that was right, wasn't it? Yeah, one more. Yeah, and then we're going to try, hopefully see 7 open, and I'll switch the team up and use somebody else. Might even bring Cyclops in, although don't know who wants to watch Cyclops taking forever to kill something, but you know, he's my favourite champion, or favourite Marvel character in general. And what am I doing here? Why do I have Apocalypse in here? I'm an autopilot guy. Can you tell that Apocalypse is like my go-to guy? So I'm just going to block and... Okay. Let's bait this out. Uh-oh. Without... Right, back up you. Keep these up. I'm going to block, bait out a double parry. And send her backwards. Okay, so she's got her thingy field up now, so I'm going to block this again and escape. Emphasis on escape there. that was the wrong play. Oh well. What is with this connection issues? It's not my internet. It seems to be. I think it's Kabam's server. We're not dropping any frames. No, everything is. Interesting. Just hit restart. That's Twitter. Go away. Go again. Sorry about this, I don't know what's going on with the servers tonight. Marvel Contest of Champions, it seems to be having a giggle, as Seaton would say. It's a very British term. Although, in Scotland would probably just want to say, you're taking a mickey. I'm always having to translate words in chats with some American friends. You never understand what I'm saying. It's always funny that when you get colloquialisms, you do have to translate sometimes. Even them having to translate for me. I don't get what they're meaning. Okay, let's go Gambit again. Hopefully we get a nice big special 2, even with the crit resistance that Korg has. But oops, did not mean to do that. Right. I'm going to block this. You use your... Okay, get heavy. Let's get rid of this. These rocks charges. Get him to use an SP2 here. Get rid of those orange things I never remember the name of. Oh. That was 200 IQ play that. Okay, so he's indestructible, that's fine. Korg, you are a pain in the butt. Right. Let's just use this special 3 to get rid of those rock charges and is reset. This is not going amazing. You get well done getting ego, and that's awesome, Fed. I'm going to be doing Labyrinth. Hold on 2 seconds to kill this. I'll read the rest of your comment in a second. Right, Korg. Let's see you do it. Oh, you got your rock stacks up. Wait, back already? That seemed super quick. Here's what it is. Heavy. Let's see what what happens. No, he's still. Yeah, definitely crit resistance is playing a factor here. Right, come on, Korg, use your special attack too. Just been super annoying here. Evade. See, I can't actually do it when I actually focus, which is not happened very regularly on the stream. Ugh. Rock stacks again just came up as I was launching that. Let's just go for it. No, let's not go for it. Let's just ask it to die. And Korg is down. That took a wee bit longer than I would have liked. I think I'm going to change champion and for the next run. I think it should be going on to tier 7, and that should be a wee bit more interesting. I don't even know if it's the same nodes. I've not watched anything yet, which isn't the best of plays. I did go in blind for my very first run in tier 5, and that's why I decided to use rank 3 5-stars. I thought it'd just be I thought it would be easy, to be honest. Given it was tier 5, it was actually a lot harder than I anticipated, especially with that Hela. I didn't bring any mystic to control her power, so that was a bit annoying. So back to your comment vid, you got Aegon a few days ago and took the rank 5, and now finally doing Labyrinth of Legends. Yeah, with 999 combo, he is amazing. That's what I actually waited for Aegon. I did my second path with Morningstar about 2 years ago, and that was just a little bit brutal. Pardon me, what's up, my G? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. You've missed me dying so far, so hopefully you don't see that now. I'll change it up and use cable this time. I'm still torn about rank 2ing him. My friend Fee, who used to be in DSVG, and you've known each other, what, I think 3 years now? We were officers in our old alliance, which was called AVX. We were that's now actually disbanded, and we were officers for probably about a year till I moved on. I moved to 3 Loki, but he's recently just missed the pie there. He's recently taken his cable to rank 3 over Professor X, which to me is a little bit mental because of my love for Professor X. I think he's absolutely phenomenal. But you know, each their own. That is the beauty of Marvel Contest of Champions, is with all the champions on offer, you do have a variety of champions you're going to love and hate. I mean, I suppose a lot of people are not going to enjoy Apocalypse that much, but he's absolutely my favourite. You know, like Colossus is one of my favourites as well. I might actually bring in my rank 3 Colossus for tier 7 just for a bit of fun and just, you know, rinse everything, because he is absolutely amazing. Just kills everything so fast. I'm also down to bring Darkhawk. I've actually, I know he's Alliance War defense. I think let's see, yeah, he is. I think I went double. We decided to go for all metal for this Alliance War, and we have put in a double Darkhawk. And after my kill of Weapon X yesterday that I put up on the channel, I have kind of fallen in love with Darkhawk again. He is really good. Right, so I think I buy this Legendary Crystal, open at the end of the stream. Tier 2. I need a lot of these. I'm so short. Right, so let's buy this, and I think that opens up tier 6 now. Hopefully. Sorry, tier 7, that's what I meant. Yeah, tier 7. Okay, so that's how it goes. When your account was ready for LOL, it was already outdated. To be honest, I only did Labyrinth of Legends about 6 months ago, and I've basically been out for nearly 6 months. I had done Act 600%, and it was just a case of I had been waiting for Aegon for so long that I didn't. He's not even in that synergy. He is. That it was just a case of I didn't want to do it with another champion when Aegon made it so easily. There's, when it comes to the game and you know champions are going to save you items. I do have a Darkhawk. Yep, I'm bringing Darkhawk in. I'm going to just go without the synergy. Use him at some point. When you go, like I was saying there, when you know you've got content to do, and there's a champion that makes it just so easy. It is sometimes you see what is the point of doing that when you can wait and see what champions are actually best for it. At least with Abyss, there are so many choices. Oh, good thing I brought in non-pool. Okay. I've got Doom. Doom works really well for this. So does Darkhawk FP1 actually. Might have to use Darkhawk on Korg, especially with life transfer. Let's just Doom this again. 48,000. That's definitely lower than the previous one. I see what you mean, George, about it being a lot easier. Because that is a bit strange. Wallop. I'm gonna just do a double parry here. And now she's in the corner. And we should have it. Oh. Don't know what happened there. My controls didn't work. That was weird. Oh well. Didn't die. Thank you, didn't die. That's now 2 out of 4 Hellas. No, 2 out of 5 Hellas that I've managed to solo and not died to. Right, time for our Colossus. Let's use some Colossus gameplay. I need to take a Colossus into Abyss and go deeper with him. I did take the... He's going over in like 4 hits. I did take down Thing and Omega Red with Colossus recently. Put the Omega Red one on my channel. Thing I can't one shot because he hits too hard and there's a protection going up all the time, which is a bit frustrating, but we use Hitmonkey for this just because I love Hitmonkey. But I'm sure he can do Quake and others even just with the Omega Red synergy. So when I've got the items, I'm thinking of... Can't seem to buy tonight. I'm thinking of going into Abyss and going deeper with Colossus. I would absolutely love to get into the content creator program and just use that to do, obviously to use guides and use the resources that they do provide to do various things. And just bring some more champions that are lesser known to the contest. Like Darkhawk, for example, everyone uses him defense, no one uses him attack. So that's why I put that video out the other night of him, because he is really, really good. I think I'm 30 subs away from qualifying. I've got the, there's various parameters, but I think the other ones I'm okay for, bar the subs. So hopefully I get to 500 soon. I'm at 470 and can apply for the CCP, because that would be phenomenal to get into that. Not only do they see the new champions where they do that, because I would love to do that, see them do guides etc on them with my own spin on it, and also just use the CCP for some testing. There's various champs that right now, because of the T2 Alpha shortage that I have, that I would love to rank up and do various gameplay with. This might not be the best idea. Okay, come on, Korg. Let's just take this damage to the face and we can heal up. Let's go. Barely hitting at all. Am I missing something about Korg here? because I seem to be doing absolutely zero damage and get my butt kicked. At least this should do a fair chunk at least. Of course, life transfer is based off what you do. That's my microphone just slammed down. Sorry for anyone's ears. Let's just take this to the face while I sort that. That was odd. It's a wee loose connection. Let's go. Come on, Korg. Throw it. You're not going to throw this when I've got my normal mode up, are you? Oh, there's one thing I forgot as well with Korg. He is shock immune, so I don't get the bonus damage with Darkhawk, but we're going to just change over stance and get the power gain up. In this stance, he does have increased combat power rate, although I'm hitting like an absolute wet fish here. This is not the best. It's just... That was a thumb. My fat thumb was on the screen for too long there. Oh well, it kind of worked out, I guess. So I guess we're going to stay healthy here. This is going to take a wee bit longer. I was not ready for that. I went out of null mode into the crappy shield mode. I don't like that mode at all. It just doesn't offer anything. Pull. There we go. At least that gets us something. Go on, launch it, Korg. There we go. He is nearly down. This should do a fair amount of damage here. I forgot about the pull node. That's why I'm still doing virtually nothing. I'm going to change up my options here and get rid of Darkhawk, because that was a bit brutal. That was just horrible. So that T1 Alpha 5-star 6 stones there, they're always good to get. You know, 5 stars, they're still very valuable. Especially the ones that need higher sig, you know, like Guardian or Omega Red even. Who else can I bring in? Ooh, I know exactly who I'm going to bring in. Oh no, because he got shock. That's not going to work, never mind. It's actually not going to be a very good idea. Apocalypse would absolutely rinse this guy, but I don't really want to use him again. Who can I use? Doctor Strange maybe? Who's got projectiles again? Not Aegon, Nick Fury. Nick Fury is good for this. I'll give him that, but I don't really want to use him. Let's go Havoc. I don't really use Havoc very often, so let's go. As Swadea would say, he was going to go for the pew pews. I loved his war video the other day. His editing was absolutely amazing. I do love a good edit on a video. Often sit in YouTube, you know, just watching like tutorials and watching other people's edits, because sometimes they're just so good. This fight, I think I've now got this fight down to a T. Just kind of just get her in the corner, making sure that you don't let her throw a special. So he block and do a reparry. That seems to work. Hopefully Kabam don't fix that or change it. Well, fix it in their terms. Let's just kill him with Colossus. I think I'm going to check how many fails after this, because on my last run, because the health pools are a wee bit lower, I'm going to bring in... Oh my god, why did I not think of that? I'm going to bring in Cyclops for Korg on the last run. I don't think many people would be excited by that, but I am. Cyclops gets me excited. If you want to phrase it that way. I think I'll bring in the Jubilee Synergy and the Professor X as 4 stars, just to give him a wee bit extra oomph. Because, you know, I'm not kidding anyone here, but he is a lackluster champion, unlike Hitmonkey, who hits like a train. So if I had suicides on here, that would be over very, very quickly. he's a champion that when I first got him, I wasn't sold on him, but now that I have had him for a while, he's really grown on me. And if I didn't have a Falcon and I wasn't wanting to dupe him, then I would probably look at Hitmonkey to rank 3. I actually have more fun with him than, like, say, the likes of Nick Fury. I don't actually enjoy Nick Fury, but that's not saying he's a bad champion or anything. He's phenomenal. It's just more to get the best out of him. You know, you have to get that last hitting bleed off with his light attack. So it's just a wee bit of a nuisance. On certain fights, I mean, not every fight. You know, I had a wee bit of bother with him in the Abyss against Gulk. I kept getting clipped by the special attack when I tried to finish with the big bleed, and that did cost me quite a few revives, to be honest. But I ended up there was one run I actually ended up switching to Human Torch, and it went down so much faster. That's just more doing. Yeah. That was more just doing medium attacks. Sorry, not mediums. Medium, light, and then backing off in order to get some room. As he's gonna absolutely melt here. Yep, he did. He did. Beautiful. Havoc took a long time for him to grow on me. I did for the longest time just go, he's average. But you know, after rank 2 him for defense, and then eventually get taken off, and I used him more. I actually started to really like him. How many fails have I got? 2 left. I'm going to bring in Cyclops. If anyone's still watching and then going, oh for goodness sake, what are you playing at? Then sorry, I'm bringing Cyclops in. I'm going to use, I've only got 4 stars of Jubilee and Professor X, so you have to bring them in. I'll ditch Hitmonkey and I'll ditch Omega Red because the health pools are pretty small, so it's not going to, I don't think it would matter too much. Cyclops is one of these champions when even if you make him a horseman, he doesn't really benefit from because he's a bit rubbish. But he's my favourite Marvel character. I grew up watching the 90s X-Men cartoon and loved him in that. And just, yeah, the blue team suit is just nostalgia. Even in the comics, when I was collecting comics as a teenager, still do today. I still buy some that you know, I loved his character. That was a bit risky play. I should have been slapped in the face there, but luckily I wasn't. Ultimate X-Men, when I was buying comics in, well, when I was about between 11 and 14, when I was buying them every week with my pocket money. Around that age, it was the Ultimate X-Men. You know, he had the black suit, and he was just amazing. I just really liked his character. That was around at a time when X-Men, like it was X-Men Legends for the PlayStation 2 came out, and I used Cyclops and Colossus for just about everything in that game. That game was awesome. Actually, I would have loved it if they brought that out in like the PlayStation 3 or a next gen console, just to play it again, because it was probably my favourite game growing up. I've played it multiple times. Sadly, the disc I had, man, using discs, that's a weird concept nowadays. Using discs, it doesn't work anymore, so it was used a lot. When I was younger, you know, wasn't the best at taking care of my discs. Sometimes I would just launch them into on top of the PlayStation or whatever, so they got scratched. I'm sure I could probably buy it again off of like Amazon or eBay or something. Although I probably would have to buy a PlayStation 2. I don't think there's backwards compatibility with the current PlayStation 4 which I have. Not buying a PlayStation 5 because the prices are ridiculous. I'll just stick to Marvel Contest of Champions. Okay, we're nearly going in. It's nearly time for Cyclops. Not gonna lie, kind of excited for that. Kind of excited. I do like when I can bring out Cyclops. The one big thing about last month's quest that I loved was the romance thing. That was last month, wasn't it? Where you could get the passive furies from the parries. So, oh, I'm in trouble here. Go behind up. Keep forgetting Heimdall's special attack 2 is just unblockable and nasty and all that horrible stuff. Yeah, the side quest last month was the passive fury one for the romance thing. That was a lot of fun when you could like build up certain champions who got lackluster damage. But let's go in here. I've just thought here, is Korg, is he armor break immune? Because I can't remember. That was a cheeky wee intercept there. Let's find out. No, he isn't. Yes. He is going to melt to my special attacks. This is a rank 5 Cyclops and he's still not hitting that hard. Even on the pull node. I just missed that evade up completely. Good thing it's not war, because that would have been nasty. Go on, Gerg. Alright, you want to play that game? Fine, just kill him. Cyclops does need an absolute... He needs an overhaul just about everything. He could do with like a passive power gain like Havoc's, you know, because he does have energy attacks on command in the comics. So I don't see why he couldn't do that. Oh, I'm in trouble here. Yeah. That did not hit hard at all. That is the one thing as well. Cyclops' animations, they feel like they should hit like a train, especially that SP3, but he hits like a wet noodle, which is just frustrating. It's very frustrating for a character you love who, to be honest, sucks in the game. When you've got obscure characters that are really good. We're going to go for it again. Let's finish it off. We've got one more feather to go for this for tonight until we're caught up. And we'll go again next week. Quite like doing it in batches as well, so you're not trying to do everything on the daily like the Valhalla things, which I have honestly not been doing. It's been taking too much effort, and you know, with work and making videos and whatnot. It just takes up too much time to run around and worry about doing it. I thought she was stunned there. Oh well, so we're dying to hell. Oh, that's number 2 for the stream. Maybe next time I should do a count of how many times I die to Hela, because this so far has been a disaster. Oh, not another. There we go. I thought it was going to be another internet connection problem, although I'm not sure it is internet connection. Right, so she's got that. Let's just wait this out and get a parry off, and she did. I do like that damage that Colossus does in his parries. It is really helpful. It's a nice added benefit to an already godly champion. Okay, so what, 56,000. Right, let's see what Cyclops does out with the pull node and against Korg, who's got that annoying... Oh, you cheeky monkey. I always forget that Thor has that auto block on intercepts, and I still do it. Right, throw this. Excellent. Now I can do this. Shut off your power gain. And that was a 12k special attack, 1 from Cyclops. Go Gadget Cyclops. That's probably the hardest hitting SP1 I've ever seen from him. He does hit hard if everything lines up, which is just frustrating, because who actually wants everything to line up all the time just to get, you know, mediocre damage. You know, there's a few champions that has it with, and it's just frustrating when they've built something like that. You need every starter line, and then you've got okay damage. I didn't think I would kill him, but that was a nasty special attack one. Okay, so who I used Doom last time, he did. So I am going to use Cyclops. He should take care of 27,000 health fairly okay, I think. Even his every attack, it's just not enough damage. It is a bit frustrating. Go away. Get that auto block away. Let's go for a special attack. 2. I'm gonna bait one more out here. We're gonna risk this on here. There we go. Get the armor breaks up. And he got him down. I like how I say that with a bit of surprise in my voice. Like, oh my god, Cyclops actually killed someone. It's annoying. I can't just go, oh, we'll use Cyclops today and he's going to wreck everything, because in all honesty that is just not the case. I'll maybe get Dark Phoenix Cyclops, that would be cool. Although, I was not ready for that. Although maybe have him a wee bit better than Phoenix, who she is a good champion. Although it is just one of these ones that where she could be better and should be better. I'm gonna block here and better another heavy. Let's just get rid of these rock stacks. The same again. This should be okay. That's us back to full health. Right, come on, Gorg. Thank you. I'm going to now just do a double parry. Let's get rid of these rock stacks again. He's now playing ball, and I need to stop hitting his block just to an autopilot here. He invaded that time, thankfully. Okay. Let's see how hard this special attack 3. This stack feels like it should hit like a train. Just the animation, and oh my god, that did nothing. That hit a lot softer than I expected. Even with a 200% power boost, that would have done next to nothing. Can't even blame Korg's crit resistance for that one. Right, Korg, come on. Get this fight over and done with. Be going. 4 armor breaks up. And he should be dead. There we go. Lovely. And he is down. Excellent. So I've got another 4 of them to do. In whenever that is. So I'm going to do it probably a week today. I like to let them build up and do it all at once. It just makes it a wee bit easier. Do I have the stuff for that? The 45, and you need 60. So yeah, I'm 2 off, and I think that's everything. Yeah, that's all the feather gone. So we're going to open that legendary crystal and call it a night. It's been a fairly successful run, apart from the 2 deaths to Hela. Well, that aspect of Death Note is a bit frustrating, but I think I missed the heavy time on the last one. So which 4-star are we getting? I thought I was going to dupe Domino there. That would have been fun. We're going to get 4-star long shot. Okay. We can never expect anything much from those crystals. They are a bit, you know, hit or miss. Do I have anything else to open today? Not opening. I've got a 6-star there, but I'm waiting for the next featured to go. I've given up on Professor X. Not going to get him, or get Apocalypse Dupe or Cosmic Ghost Rider. They're completely off my radar now. But that, I'm going to call it end for the stream. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. I hope you enjoyed some Cyclops gameplay. You know, not many people are going to say that. And I will catch you on Saturday if you want to join in. I'm going to start with the chapter 2 of the Cavalier Event Quest, 7 PM UK time again. Tonight was a wee bit later because of football, but you know, hey ho. So I catch you in the next one, and all the best, guys. Thank you for joining in.